Viva General Question and Answers. So this is a college project, Viva General Questions. So we all know, as far your curriculum is concerned, you need to do a project in your college studies. After complete your project, there is a Viva. So in the Viva, the questions will be asked. So here we focus on general questions. There are other things, the technical questions, but now we'll focus on the general question. How general questions will be asked and how do you answer them? So both will be covered here, both question and the answers. Keep watch the complete video and understand all the question answers. Therefore, you'll be comfortable to answer the questions if they ask something relevant to this. Now, what is the purpose of Viva? So, the main purpose of Viva is to understand what student knows about his project, how they done the project, and how they depend and answer to the questions. So here, so because you have done the project, so the examiner want to know how you have done this project, whether you are done or not. So if you have done the project, what knowledge you are having, how much depth knowledge you are having, and how do you answer for the questions. So therefore, you need to answer politely because the politeness is very important in the process of working. When you go in future and you're working with the people, so you need to communicate smooth and a better way. Like so, therefore, so examiners will examine all these points, particularly if your project is concerned. What is your project? They want to understand what is your project is, what is the nature of the project, what purpose you have done this project, whether the purpose is served or not. All this are relevant to that. They'll ask the questions. Therefore, you should be well prepared with that. So depends on your project. You should know like what exactly your project is and how it works. All these things you should know, and any question they'll ask, you should be in a position to answer. Now let us look at what are the types of questions they'll ask. Now, question is, what is your project? So first you need to explain what is your project is all about. So you need to explain what's your project, particularly title of the project and where it will be used. Okay. So therefore it should be clear what is your project is all about, where it can be used, how it can be used. So that you need to explain here. So next question may be like how it works. Describe your project. Okay. So you need to explain them how the project works. What is the project is. So if it's software project, like no, you need to explain what is the software project is all about and where it can be used, how it will be used, what are the advantages. So our project is a billing system. Here is an example. So this is the software. Uh, so it's a billing system. Means that is a software project. May be written in that particular language. It may be VB.NET or C Sharp or Java or Python like that. Okay. So anyway, we talk about the billing system here. So for example, okay. So probably you are doing a different project. So you need to depend that particular project. This project can be used in every shop to make the billing. So because it's the billing, a general billing system, uh, everywhere people can use this particular billing software. And particularly in India, we talk about GST billing. So therefore, we can say in India, GST billing software. So if it's a GST billing software, almost all the businesses can use the GST billing software. What are the advantage of your project? So here you have to tell the advantages. So it is a GUI based project, so easily one can understand it. So GUI means what? So it's a graphical user interface, therefore easily one can understand it. It is easy to operate and no special training is required. That more, it's self-explanatory. But once you see that whole software, then easy for you to manage, easy for you to enter the data and do the billing. And it won't require a special training to operate the same. Any layman can do the billing work. What is GUI? Because you use the term GUI, examiner may ask the term like what is GUI? Like that, if you use any term, definitely they may ask you like what is that? So here is a GUI. What is GUI? GUI stands for graphical user interface. Means it consists of forms, controls such as text box, button, combo box, list box, etc. So these are GUI controls. So easily we can see that when you need to enter the data, there is a text box. It means that you have to enter the data over there. Something is display there. It's a label. There is a button. So understand that you need to click on that like that. If it's a combo box, maybe a list of information already provided. Instead of typing, you can select the one from the combo box. Even the list box also same. So therefore GUI will have a lot of advantages. Again depends on the software you are using. So you need to explain them what exactly GUI is, what is the advantage of GUI. Next one, how you gathered the requirement for the project. So for this project, how do you collect the information? How do you know what to do, what not to do? So that is the question. So we discussed with some shops how they are doing the billing. We saw some softwares used in the shops. Okay, so therefore, in order to understand how to make this project, we need to ask the people like what is the way they do manually, how they are doing it. If you then you can think like if you computerized it, how it will help for them. And also you can see some softwares which already done. It'll give more idea. Like then you can understand what are the drawbacks over there in their softwares. Then how do you improve them? How do you make them more efficient? That can be understood by seeing some softwares and also discussing with the people. That's how we can gather the information for the project. So explain the project flow. So here you need to explain how your project works, what are the starting point, what are the things you need to enter, then how do you get the things done, like what are the reports you can generate, how do you print, all that you need to explain in the project flow. Here we need to explain what are the master entries. Master entries means one-time entries. That's a like for example, if you say billing a product you have to enter one time. So once you enter the product details, it will be there in the system always. Using that, you can do the billing. So when you do the billing, you record a customer detail. So therefore, you can enter the customer detail as a master entry. That is a one-time entry. But each time you do the billing, you can select the particular customer from the list. And the routine entries are the billings actually. So every day you need to do the billing. That is a routine entries. And the reports. Okay. So what are the reports we generated? We will print the bill. We'll print the day report. We'll print the weekly report, monthly report, our employee-wise report. All these can be generated. What are available in your project? Probably you need to explain them. What technologies are used in your project? So technology in the sense, what is the softwares you're using in case of software projects? If it's a hardware project, you need to explain them what are the hardwares are used and what kind of technology you are using in the project. It depends on the project. Example, VB.NET front end and SQL Server as a backend. So in the billing software is you're using VB.NET for the front end and Microsoft SQL Server as a backend. So if it's a web application, then you can say ASP.NET and C Sharp language and SQL Server as a backend. If it is a PHP, so PHP is a main programming language and HTML, CSS, JavaScript all for the coding, and then you're using MySQL as a backend. Like that, you need to explain the softwares, which are the softwares you're using in the project. Then you have to explain what are the advantage of your project, why one has to use this project or software. So you have to explain how it will help to solve the problem. In case of billing, we can store all the product data, easy to bill, easy to take the bill summary. So if you talk about billing software, so if you do it manually, there's a lot of time it required and it's very difficult because you can't remember all the prices of every product. So when the customer asking immediately to do the billing, it is difficult. But if your software is in place, so we can select the one from the list and they can do the billing very easily. For example, if you go to the mart where the billing people are there, no, so they're very freshers. Okay, when you say freshers, they don't know what kind of products are there inside the store. But when you come to the person bring the product to the billing, so we can scan the product and immediately the product code will be generated. Based on that, we can pull up the data. What is the price? What is the product name and all, and immediately quickly we can make the billing. So therefore, the lot of advantage you will get the biller will get a lot of advantages. You don't need to know anything about the products, but still you can able to do the billing. So therefore, you need to explain all the advantages available in your project. Then they may ask you a question like, what are the enhancement you can do to this project? What are the enhancement? So enhancement means what are the additional features you can add up to the project. Example, there is a lot of scope to enhance the project. For example, we can send the bill via WhatsApp. Okay. So presently we are printing the bill, but instead of printing, we can send to the WhatsApp as a WhatsApp message. Therefore, user can get that one. So we can save the printer cost. You can save the paper cost. You can save the time. All is possible, and also you can send as a SMS, and also we can accept the payment via online. So a lot of scope are available that we need to explain here. What are the drawbacks of your project? Then drawbacks when you talk about like no, it require a computer or to operate, it require electric backup. So compared to manual, so because you need to buy a computer, If you do a manual, then you don't require a computer. Just write it and then give it up. Immediately work will get over. But so summarize to calculate what is the total bills, what is the monthly total bills, what is the total money collected, different employees collected. If you do it manually, take very long time. That time, the cost of the computer will not come into picture because you are paying huge salaries every month. In order to reduce that, so you need to require a computer. That time is not a problem. But when you compare a small shop and they want to invest for the computer, maybe cost you more, but that's what the advantage is. Any some advantage disadvantage you need to say, because of that computer is required. That's the one disadvantage. Second one is electric backup. So if power goes, computer goes, so therefore you need to be electrical backup. There is additional burden you need to spend, and also the person should know like how to operate the computer. Without know that, he cannot able to manage like how to start, how to close, how to stop the computer, how to shut down the computer. All these are required. So therefore person knows all these things, they can able to operate. So therefore this is some drawbacks of the project. How you complete the testing process? So testing is again big process. Yes, you're done. So therefore you need to test your project. Without testing, you can't able to implement it. So what are the types of test you're done? So here we test the each form for a unit test. So unit test is each form. What are the form is designed? You need to enter the data and check it out. Every buttons, every options given there is working. So there is a unit test, and you need to test every pages. We tested the integration test. Integration is one form to other form. Like no, if you enter the product details, it should come in the billing form. So whether it's coming or not, that you need to check it out. The integration is done properly or not. When you go to the report, what are the bills you generated? All the bills should display. So therefore, if that is displayed, then only the integration is proper. Otherwise, it somewhere fails. We also tested the stress test by adding 100 products and making 100 bills in an hour. So first you need to store all the 100 products. Therefore, your option is very much open. You can store any number of products. You can go to thousands, even in terms of 10,000, 20,000, no problem. But as the number of product get increases, whether it can able to load quickly, whether easy to make the billing, all you need to do. So is the entry level project. So therefore you have done 100 bills per an hour, and you found that okay, you can able to make around 100 bills per hour. So then it's good. There is a stress test that is done. Will this project work in a real time? Real time means when you go and implement in the shop will work. So if you're confident, you say yes, it will work. Otherwise, see any changes are required, you have to tell them. So some more changes are required. And then if probably somewhat exists, because the billing software is okay, you can able to do the billing option are provided. So yes, you can say yes, it will work. Fine. So this is the questions which will covered in this video. We shown a lot of demo projects in our videos. If you want to see demo of the projects, please go to our your channel. Then go to videos. There you can able to see them. So please subscribe to our channel. Subscription is very easy. Select iBlix Studios, and then below that video you can see the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button, and then you right click on the iBlix Studios and open in the new browser, and then go to videos. There you can see a lot of videos are available related to the project. Please watch them and learn them, and you can get a lot of benefit. And if you have anything to say to us, please write in the comment box. Let me know what you're thinking. Thank you very much.